ABC 7 business commentator Richard Stern joins us now. And Richard, a very interesting finish for the Standard & Poor's 500 index today. Tell us more.
Well, Scott, I'll fill everybody in about it. And I have to tell you, it's probably happened before, but I can give you a little tease. Because first, I want to tell you about the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which had a 120-point intraday range, but finished with only a loss of 30 points, now almost 150 points shy of 20,000, while the NASDAQ was up for the 6th consecutive day and therefore closed at a record for the 3rd consecutive day. And will I tell you about the S&P? Absolutely. But first, let's take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. There you see the Dow down less than 32 points, 16/100ths of 1%, closing at 19,855.53 on volume of 607 million shares. The NASDAQ, a record, up exactly 20 points, a little over more than 1/3 of 1% at 5,551.82. That on volume of 1,515 million shares. And now a drum roll. Look at that. The S&P exactly unchanged, 0.00. I chose the up arrow rather than the down arrow, but nonetheless, the S&P, look at that, absolutely unchanged. As I say, it's happened before, I'm sure, but not in my memory. Anyway, that being said, let's talk about a stock that most people are familiar with, Chipotle. We all know that that company's had serious problems over the last few years, including dropping 50% in value since 2015. And sometimes bad news is good news. And what do I mean by that? Well, Chipotle came out today and said its same-store sales were down for the quarter by more than 4%. So why is that good news? Because the trend is your friend. It was down, same-store sales were down 20% in October, down 4% in November, and actually up by 14% in December. So the trend looks like Chipotle is getting better, and the stock certainly acted like it today. Shares of Chipotle were up by more than 5%. So certainly that's its best performance in a very long time.
And Richard, we know some big developments happening with the inauguration, and right before that you have an investment workshop.
You're exactly right. It's 1 week from Thursday the 19th. We're going to be talking in my office about exactly what people need to know in the year 2017. It's Thursday the 19th at 1:30 in the afternoon. We'd love to get a chance to meet some of our viewers. Give us a call, 906-2847. It's certainly free, 906-2847. And again, that's Thursday, January the 19th at 1:30 in the afternoon.
All right. Thank you, Richard.
You're welcome.